different departments of the cities are working in their own narrow domains without knowledge about their impact on the other departments. So you have the power department working on their own issues and problems about delivering power, while the water services agency is working with their own issues of delivering water. But there are so many ways they could intersect and make each of their processes and programs much better. And that would be a new science. That is how we integrate different types of service delivery to help each one of those actually become much better and help the entire city to be more efficiently managed and become more resource conserving.
We have 5 testbed cities: Atlanta, Syracuse, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and El Paso. And I bet you that any other city in the U.S. will look like one of our cities in this center. And that is very important. For example, El Paso is in the desert Southwest. Climate change predictions tell us that with time, more of the U.S. will look more like El Paso. So we are the perfect test bed of how can we reproduce the results that we obtain in El Paso for improving the resiliency and sustainability of the city to other cities.
All cities have different geographies, different socioeconomic dynamics, different growth patterns. A green infrastructure solution in Detroit, a shrinking city with abundant land, is going to be very different than a green infrastructure solution in a place like Atlanta. I think we need a diversity of cities to really understand how green infrastructure has to be designed in different ways in different cities and how it interacts with water infrastructure, how it interacts with transportation infrastructure, how it interacts with energy infrastructure, but in different contexts. And that's one of the real strengths of this proposed project.
Even though we believe that we are ahead of technology, we are lacking so much technology that sometimes is overwhelming. So the Gigatechnology is in fact what we need. We can learn from the experience of others and adjust our policies accordingly so we can be successful as a cities. And there is tremendous collaboration between small and big cities all over the planet.
For us, our laboratories are the cities and the infrastructure systems that we're actually working with. You can't really contain an entire power network or entire water distribution network within a single physical location. And so for the future, being able to look at systems more comprehensively and to look at a city as a more holistic system that operates as one kind of functioning organism is an opportunity to design a lot better systems.
Cities are faced with huge challenges, shocks and stresses, crumbling infrastructure, natural disasters, housing, access to clean water and food. City managers, they don't wake up every day facing problems. They go to bed every night wondering how they're going to be able to tackle these in the morning. Universities have got the time to fail. They've got the students, they've got an entire population of researchers that come to work every day looking for a laboratory, looking for this type of problem to apply their thinking to. The ability for me, for Jacobs, to work with that client, the city, and bring them together with the researchers and the students in the studio, in a living laboratory, and for me to be able to come in and to work with them and help facilitate that conversation would be incredibly invaluable, and we would love to be a part of that.
Everything is interconnected and we have to avoid the silo mentality and work together, where technology, but also psychology, but also geology, but all those components work together to make us a life better and the life of our children better, to make the planet better. And we are smart enough to do it. We just need to put it in practice.